Hey, what's up guys? Happy Thursday. My name is Sarah. I'm the Health and Fitness Specialist in McLean, Virginia. And today I'm going to be taking you guys through a banded strength and mobility session. For today's workout, all you're going to need is a circular resistance band. I have two different resistances here. One for my upper body and one for my lower body. But if you just have one band, that is totally fine. We can make it work. So for today, it's going to be a mixture of mobility and strength today. So we're going to do 2 circuits, 3 exercises each, 10 reps of each exercise, and then we are going to get a nice warm-up and a nice cool-down in. So without any further ado, let's enjoy this beautiful weather and get stronger. All right, let's go. So for our first warm-up exercise, we're going to do wrist figure 8. So this is a pretty interesting exercise, but it's going to help us a lot when we're on our computer and making sure that our wrists are nice and loose, okay? So we're going to start with our palms facing up. Okay, we're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, and we're going to rotate externally to be facing down. Then we're going to flip the wrists up. Same thing, but we're going to rotate internally. This time we're drawing an infinity symbol with our hands, or a figure 8. So we're just going to do 30 seconds of these. And you can add a little bit of finesse in there. If you don't want to break it down into 2 different movements, you can make it a little bit more fluid and kind of have this going on here. But I would recommend keeping the fingers nice and spread to really make sure that we are hitting all aspects of our wrists here. Nice job, everybody. Let's go for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so I'm going to angle this down just a little bit so that we can see the mat, because we have a couple of half kneeling exercises that we're going to do next. Awesome. So for our first half kneeling exercise, I'm going to move my water bottle to the side, but we're going to be coming down. One knee is going to be down, other knee is going to be up. Hands are going to come in front of us. We've done this on our back before, but we're going to get a little bit more mobility here by being in this half kneeling position. Also going to open up the hips. So arms are going to come out in front of us. Our left arm is going to stay stationary. Our right arm is going to open up to be directly behind us. Nice twist here. Come on back. For 10 on each side. Two more here. Really open up that hip. Awesome. And last one. Good. Alright, now switch knees. So now our right leg's going to be up. Right arm is going to be stationary. We're going to open up to this left side here. More. And last one here. Awesome job. So we're going to bring that left leg back up to be our stationary leg. This time we're going to walk it out a little bit wider than in line with our hip. Goodness gracious, my mat wants to be troublesome today. So we're gonna work on forcing this external rotation here with the hip. So I'm gonna sink back onto this right knee, use my elbow to kind of force this external rotation here. Sink the upper body in between the legs. We're gonna hang out here for like 20 seconds. And do some circles here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch legs. So now our right leg's gonna come out in this little diagonal here. Gonna sink back onto this back knee slightly and use this elbow to open that hip up a little bit more. Again, we can do some circles here. Kind of sink into that hip a little bit. For 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, come on down. Both knees are going to be on the mat now. And we're gonna get our shoulders nice and warmed up. We're gonna do a nice scapula push-up. You can either do it from a push-up position or you can do it from your knees. Either way, we're just really focusing on just bringing those scapulas together and pushing out and away from the body through the ground. Making sure to keep that back nice and neutral. We're not dipping through the low back at all. Just using the shoulder blades for 3 more. 2. And last one. Awesome job. All right, that is all for our warm-up. I hope you guys are feeling a little bit looser than where we started. So like I said earlier today, we're going to have 2 circuits going on. First is going to be all standing, so I'm going to tilt this back up slightly so that my 6-foot self can be seen. So, okay. All right. Going to have more of an upper body focus with a lower body mobility move. So we're going to get started with a robot row bicep curl. So basically what it's going to look like is we're going to have a band up around our wrists. We're going to be in this robot position where we have tension on the band. Hands are going to be, I'm going to switch bands actually. So hands are going to be perpendicular to each other or parallel to each other. Sorry. And we're going to start here and curl up, maintaining the straight lines, okay? Going for 10 curls here. Nice, slow, and controlled. Don't let the band pull you in at all. Halfway through. Two more. And last one. Awesome. Go ahead and relax. So moving on, we're going to do our lower body mobility move. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. It's going to be a reverse lunge into a sumo squat, okay? So there's going to be some rotation happening here. It might not be the most comfortable exercise. It might be challenging. But here's how it's going to look, okay? So I'm going to step back with my left leg first. So I'm going to drop into this reverse lunge. And then I'm going to maintain this low position here as I rotate into this sumo squat. Okay, and then I'm going to rotate back and come back up. I'm actually going to come off of my mat for this because I don't want to tear it or anything like that. So we're going to do 5 on this leg, 5 on the other leg, 10 total. So going into this reverse lunge here, rotate into this sumo squat, rotate back into the reverse lunge, and come on back in. So that's 2. This really gets the internal rotators and external rotators of the hips working. Awesome. Give me one more here. Whew. Nice, rotate back in. All right. We're going to switch legs. So if staying in that low to neutral lunge here is too difficult, just do a nice step back, rotate, squat, up, rotate, in. Okay? Sound good? All right. So lunge, rotate. This one burns, I'm not gonna lie to you. And last one here. And relax. All right, awesome job. Moving on to our third exercise of circuit number 1. We're gonna take our band again, up around the wrists like we had for the robot curl. Arms are going to come above the head. Palms are facing out in front of us. And we're going to pull down into this W position here behind the head for 10, okay? Slow and controlled is the name of the game. Move my hair, it's getting stuck in the band. And give me one more for good luck. Awesome job. All right. So that's all the exercises for circuit number 1. Take a nice little sip of water. Catch your breath. We're going to head into round number 2 of this fun little circuit. Got dirt in my water bottle. All right. Moving on. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, robot bicep curls, okay? Keeping those elbows nice and tucked to the body. Here we go. Slow and controlled. One more after this, and relax. All right, awesome job. Take about 10 seconds, find your positioning for this fun little mobility exercise. Take this one nice and slow. Really focus on opening up the hips, okay? So starting with the left leg, reverse lunge, sumo squat, in. One more on this leg. Awesome job. And relax. Go ahead and switch legs. Now we're working on the right leg. Stepping back into this reverse lunge. Sumo squat. Back in. Doing great. We got one more on this leg after this. Find that lunge. Squat. Rotate in and up. Woo! That one burns, but feels so good in the long run, okay? All right, find your band again. Take a nice little breather for about 10 seconds. And we're gonna go back in with our W pull downs. All right, let's find that band up around those wrists. Here we go, up above the head and down. Slow and controlled. Two more. And relax. Woo. All right, circuit one. Done, ski-doodles. High five. That was kind of killer, but we're doing great. All right, next circuit is going to be all on the mat. So we're going to turn that down a little bit. Gonna find a nice comfy place. So first exercise of this circuit is going to be a plank hold with the band around our wrist. So we're going to do a high plank hold with this band. Really focus on working our external rotators in our shoulders along with our core here. So we're just going to walk it down to the mat. We're going to go for 30 seconds. So let me set our little timer here. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so hands are going to be under the shoulders with enough tension on the band. And we're going to just hold this high plank here, okay? Really engage that core. Don't forget to breathe, everybody. Don't forget to breathe. We're doing great. We're over halfway, over halfway. And 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, awesome job. Find our way onto our back. We're going to get our band, and it's going to go up above our knees. Be really careful getting into these bands. I don't want anybody to get hurt. So once you have your bands on, we're going to flip onto our hands and knees. And we're going to work on something called a fire hydrant. So, how this is going to look, we're going to start knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and we're going to pick a leg. I'm going to do my right leg first, and I'm going to drive out against the band like a dog lifting their leg to use the bathroom on a fire hydrant. So we're going to do 10 of these on this leg, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to do 10 on the other leg. Here we go. And one more. Relax. Ooh, those glutes are burning. All right, find our way onto our back. The band is going to stay above our knees. And we're going to do a butterfly bridge, okay? So our feet are going to come together. Knees are going to come out against the band until there's tension. We're going to maintain this butterfly position as we do 10 glute bridges, pushing through the heels, not allowing the band to pull our knees in at all. Go for 3 more here. 2, 1, and relax. All right, round 1 of circuit 2, done. All right, take about 10 seconds. You can keep the band on your legs if you'd like a little extra challenge in our plank. But for the sake of working what we want to work, go ahead and take that band off. Nice and easy. And find it wrapped around our wrists again for this nice high plank hold. So find our high plank position on our hands and knees. And we're going to go back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands under shoulders with tension on the band. Walk those feet out and hold. Doing great. Breathe with me here. Deep breaths. Deep inhale. Long exhale. You guys are doing great. We're over halfway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Alrighty. Let's get that band back up above our knees for this last 2 rounds of exercise. Here we go. All right. Find our way onto our knees. And let's get those glutes firing up with these fire hydrants. All right. Here we go. 10 on each leg. Two more here. And 1 more. Awesome. Slow and controlled. Here we go. Other side. Two more. And last one. Awesome job, you guys. All right, last exercise, and then we're gonna get a nice stretch, nice mobility session for our last few minutes, okay? Bring those feet together. Draw out against the band. Here we go for 10. Use those heels. Two more. 1, 2, and relax. Awesome job, you guys. I know this one was a little bit more challenging than we've done in the past, but you guys are awesome. You guys killed it. So now we're gonna get a nice cool down in. All right, so we're gonna start with a side lying quad stretch, okay? So I'm gonna lay on my left side. I'm gonna find the arch of my foot, and I'm gonna bring my leg back in line with my hip and just pull that heel towards my butt. We're gonna hang here for like 10 seconds. And go ahead and relax. Awesome job. So I'm gonna roll onto my right side. Same thing. Gonna find my leg here, back in line with my hip, and we're gonna hold it for 10. All right, go ahead and relax. All right, so next we're gonna do some hip activation, hip flexor activation. So our legs are gonna come out in front of us here. Feet are gonna be flexed. We're gonna do 5 cycles on each side. So we're gonna lift up, out, down, up, in, down. That's 1, okay? Nice and slow here. Really focusing on activating that hip and working those hip flexors. And we're going to do 1 more cycle here. Ooh, I got a little shaky on that one. All right, here we go. Up, out, down, up, in. Give me 1 more good one on this leg. And relax. All right, so we're gonna find ourselves in a 90-90 position. So what that's gonna look like, front leg is gonna be in a right angle, back leg is also gonna be in a right angle, sort of like a shin box, but not quite, okay? And we're gonna work on this external rotation here. We're just slightly rotating by lifting that knee up off the ground, okay? Two more. And last one. All right, go ahead, switch. Now, our left leg is gonna be in a 90-degree angle. Our right leg is gonna be in the back here. We're gonna do the same thing. If you're like me and you have one leg that's a little bit tighter than the other, really focus on keeping this motion slow and controlled. You got 2 more here, okay? Nice and slow and controlled. Last one. Awesome job, you guys. All right, find our way down to our stomach on our mats. And we're just gonna do a nice Cobra pose here. Get a nice good stretch along our abs, our chests. Take some really deep breaths. Get yourselves nice and calm here. We're going to hang out for 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back down. And bring yourself up. Nice and slow. Alright, you guys, that is all for today's strength and mobility session. I hope you guys enjoyed and had some fun. I know it was a little bit sweatier than usual, but I hope you guys feel a little bit better than you did before, a little bit stronger, a little bit looser. And I hope to see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend and the rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. All right, bye.